environmental justice includes inner healing. It includes inner healing because when you do it, it does something to like it does something to like your whole body, to your like your mind. And I shared that first because today, actually this morning, I'm doing it with a good friend of mine, doing it with a good friends. And after we did it, besides the workout, like, it's a workout. After we started, we was taking care of the garden, we was putting some work into it. He said, man, I feel good. Like he kept saying, I felt good. And it's like, I could see it in his facial language, his facial expression. They like, man, like I ain't do that in a while. Like, and it's like, so for me, I say that environmental justice includes inner healing. And we have to embrace it, that we have to embrace that stewarding our land, stewarding our environment does something for our soul, does something for our mind, our emotions, and also supports others and their minds and their emotions. And that's something that I'm grateful that so much more people are putting more attention to, attending to, like, how do we attend to the environment to benefit others as much as it benefits us. Yeah, that's how I'm focused there right now. Mm-hmm.
To me, the cleanliness of a neighborhood affects community mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above. You take somebody in Northeast that walks out of their door just to, greet the morning rise, and their driveway is clean, their streets are paved, the grass is cut. There's some endorphins that are released when you just walk out your door and everything is clean. You're chipper, you're happier, you're not irritable. And then you take, some of these neighborhoods like Kensington, Allegheny, North Philly, Southwest Philly, where they walk out their door and there's trash being blown all around. And there's, with the trash, then probably there's drug dealers on the corner and gun violence. And so you don't even stay outside that long, because as soon as you open the door, you're just smacked with, negative influences in the community. So I think the environment, it doesn't dictate you, but it definitely determines how you feel sometimes. I don't believe that you're a product of your environment, but you are affected by your environment. Just because, I'm in this space doesn't mean that I'm going to grow up and get accustomed to this space, but it does affect me. It does affect me to walk down my street and there's trash and needles and glass and all this stuff. It affects me differently than when I'm walking down South Street and everything's clean and chipper and bright and laughed. Like, there's an emotional effect and a physical effect even to those different aspects. So when we talk about environmental justice and healing, you take someone out of, the trash filled spots, and you leave them for a week or two in these clean spots. I'll bet you they'll have a better attitude. I'll bet you they'll be able to articulate their feelings better. I bet you can get to the reasons why they're so angry, because their environment has changed. And now some people say there's even more sunlight in these cleaner areas. You know what I mean? It's just a whole different aspect. And so that's where my feeling is that, and if you can, start to eradicate the crutch, is what I call it. The cleanliness of the city is a crutch. Everybody blames it on, we don't do nothing in this neighborhood because it's so dirty. But once we clean the neighborhood, elected officials have no crutch to say why they're not helping community, and why they're not giving these community resources, and why they're not being seen in this community, because you took the crutch away. So that's how I feel about, healing versus, environmental justice. They go hand in hand.